welcome to Chop It Up for this January 31st of 2023.
Wow.
As always, this is completely unscripted, off the top, off the dome, and we do this because we can and because we want to entertain, enlighten, and edify you. All right, so before we get started, before I let the fellas introduce themselves, I am going to make a disclaimer. If you are sensitive, this might not be the episode for you. If you don't like your favorite sports hero, singer, actor, what have you, being disparaged, this ain't the one for you. If you are just like wanting us to just talk about flowers and rainbows, this definitely
ain't it
for you. This is called Pettiness and Hot Takes. And if you've been around here any point of time, you know how it's going to go. So this has been your warning. Proceed at your own risk. All right, fellas, introduce yourselves and let's jump into it.
Tari Watkins, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I am so excited for multiple reasons, but that may be revealed later on, but we'll see. But I'm happy to be here with the fellas. I'm glad that we just got sleep. That's all we got. Texas is getting hammered. So I thank God for his blessings and power.
Hey.
And when I mean power, I don't mean Holy Spirit power. I mean electricity power.
AEP, PSO, whatever it is there.
Yes, sir.
OGE, whatever. Hey.
Yeah.
ONG, gas is all of it. I'm happy for all of it.
All of it.
Yes.
Good stuff. Darian Lewis, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kind of the same boat with Mr. Watkins down there, about an hour and a half away from me. But my car has not moved.
Neither.
Dude. I had to go outside once, but thank God for London Fog snow boots. Them jokers are nice.
Yes, they are, and they've been around for a long time.
Well, there's a reason.
Yes,
there's a reason why they're still in business. So shout out to London Fog. Give us an endorsement.
Yeah.
So anyway,
get paid. Hey,
yeah.
I walked into the living room and it was like 7:30, and I'm like, is my house alarm still on? I didn't leave. I turned it on Sunday night and it was still on Monday night. I'm like, I was gonna keep it on. I'm not going anywhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. Yeah.
And Mr. Host, you did not introduce yourself, so just keep that in mind.
My name is Kevin.
Yes.
Host of the podcast. I'm sorry. I was so intent on making sure we got the disclaimer out there because I don't want you to be in the comments and be like, why didn't you tell us? I told you up front. I gave you the answer up front.
You can turn the channel if you want to. Don't forget.
Hey,
great.
You have the right. Folks. Yes.
What's going on, Terrell? How's it doing?
Hey, yeah.
All right,
Terrell.
So one of the reasons that we are excited about this is that if you've been around here for any time, I can get a little petty at times, especially when I'm talking about one of my favorite basketball players.
Oh my gosh.
Of all time.
Yep. The llama.
Yes.
I've got something for him in just a moment. And
I bet you do. We are all right. Go ahead.
So Tori has been, we've been saying, man, there should be something that we could have as far as a petty meter for when we just start going there. It lets the audience know that, we're being that way. And so Tori worked with a friend of his and sent us these boxes, which Darian and we have not opened. My wonderful wife has been coming into the bedroom like
she's been nosy.
Yes.
Like we'll unbox it on the show. So are you good? We're gonna open these now.
All right. So I'll say this. There's a gentleman that we used to work with. I used to work with in sales and services. He's still there. I went to a different role. But Mr. Brian Easley. Brian, I don't know if you're watching right now. If you are,
shout out to Brian.
Hope you are. Would you say?
Shout out to Brian.
Oh yeah. Easily done, handcrafted products. This is a plug for him. This is not a paid endorsement, but I hit up Brian. I said, "Hey man, we need a petty meter." And this brother came up with the design, sent it to me. I'm like, bet. He made 3 of them, shipped them to me. I sent the other 2 to my boys. So we are. I've already opened mine because
yeah, you have to test. Yeah,
I had to test it out. But they are open. They have not seen these yet. So, fellas, please, let's pop.
All right, let's do it.
And display our
Let's
first
do it.
petty meter
All right.
ever by Mr. Brian Easley. Easily done handcrafted products.
Oh, these are quite sealed. All right.
Yes, they are. You want to make sure that nobody got these.
All right.
Because you know somebody's cousin was at the post office trying to get these out.
Oh, you already know.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right.
The petty meter.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So, yep, you take it and it's the back wheel. So you go like this. Turn
there
it.
we go.
There we go. Different levels.
Okay.
Of petty.
Yes.
We can start low. We can start low. We can go middle. Or we can do
All the way
petty. All the way
petty.
petty.
All the way petty. Nice. Just all the way. Yeah. Halfway. All the way. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Petty. Love it.
So to kick it off,
Yeah. Here we go.
I've got my meter turned all the way up. Already?
Are you calling yourself petty already?
It's a precursor.
Petty for this one.
Precursor.
I'm just going to simply say that the only thing that LeBron James has successfully brought back was his hairline.
Ooh.
Because I started watching House Party.
Petty. All the
way.
The
new House Party.
Why?
Listen, House Party was
you need, it's not like you needed more ammo for LeBron to begin with.
Yeah, but you want to stay current.
Oh.
Right.
I know better than to spend my time to watch 88 minutes of that.
Here's the thing. Okay. Space Jam. I never watched Space Jam 2 because I knew, okay, they're gonna, they're christening him, what have you, right?
It was good though.
I'm thinking,
it wasn't terrible. It was a good watch. I was entertained.
It wasn't terrible, which is the nice way of saying it wasn't great or good.
Well, okay. When is Space Jam ever going to be great? The first one.
I'm not saying it was great.
When you're 3 years old.
Terrible.
Right.
The first one was terrible.
Right. When you don't even know what basketball is.
Right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So to remake that, it was like, okay, you're just doing it because you want to be compared to the great one. But then, now for me, House Party was the movie that it came out right before I went to college.
Right.
It came out right before I went to college.
Right.
I saw it in California when I went to go visit my grandma and my cousins.
Right.
It was the movie that when, because one of my dorm mates, one of my guys down the hall, he didn't have a VCR, he had a VCP. He had a video player. It couldn't record,
but not a recorder.
Right.
And he had the House Party tape, and that was the one that we would just watch over and over and over again. So House Party is one of those movies that whenever it's on, I'm watching.
It's a classic, right?
So I'm like, okay, hopefully they can't mess it up because you want to try and capture some of the feeling of it.
Listen, ain't my type of hype, baby.
And it wasn't. There was too much hype around it.
There was.
It was just. Well, the fact that it got produced tells me that there was too much hype around it.
I saw one preview and that's it, and I haven't seen anything on
that
TV.
Was more than it deserved.
You know what? I can't argue with you. One, because I haven't seen it. Two, because at the preview it looked like trash. So we all know that.
I had the great fortune of being able to say I have not experienced not the preview, not the movie. I have no reference point other than what you have told me. You give me warning so much. I've appreciated, man. My life has been so peaceful as a result. Like I really don't have a whole lot to even be petty about because you guys beat me to the punch and tell me, hey, avoid this at all costs.
I have no desire. You still haven't seen Wonder Woman 84, right?
No.
Like I said, I'd rather watch.
I take that back. I literally endured 10 minutes.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That was too
And
much.
it was like, yeah, I gotta
That's
go.
your fault.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta go. I gotta go.
'Cause
I
we
tried.
We told you. We warned you.
We told you.
Y'all know how I feel about White Christmas, right? The worst Christmas movie ever made. That's call me petty if you want to. That is the worst Christmas movie ever made. I'd rather watch that on loop for 12 hours before watching Wonder Woman 84. Wow.
Yeah.
So what I noticed with Wonder Woman 84 was, and this is just me, if you can make a good actor act bad, you got a really bad movie.
So George Lucas did this movie then? Is that what you're saying?
Who are you?
Because he did that for 3 straight movies. Episodes 1, 2, and 3. Come on, man. Jimmy Smits.
Wow. Come on, man. Come on.
McGregor,
Come
Natalie
on, man.
Portman. Oh, are you sick?
First of all,
feeling.
First of all,
Samuel L. Jackson was dry. Come on, man. Seriously? Watch that junk again.
I watch it constantly. I love the movies.
And I still watch them now because I'm a Star Wars fan. But they're so bad. They're so bad.
Is the acting bad or is just the script not really up to par?
No, the script, the story itself is good. You know why? Because in the Star Wars Clone Wars animated version, the TV series, it was like 6 or 7 seasons. That was fantastic. I mean, that was great. The story was really good. It was dry. Oh.
Here's the thing, though.
And the reason I say that is because in this episode 2, the one where the love story with Padme and Anakin, if you fast forward or if you have the ability to delete all those scenes with just the 2 of them together, get rid of all those scenes when it's just them by themselves, episode 2 is amazing.
Wow.
Okay.
They're supposed to be in love and they have no on-camera. Natalie Portman can act. We know that she can.
Right.
And so can Jimmy Smits, Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson. We're talking Liam Neeson.
Yeah, this is pretty early in all of their careers.
Not Liam Neeson.
Okay, I give you that. He was kind of in mid-stride.
It wasn't early for Samuel Jackson.
Because he did do Snakes on a Plane, so.
Oh, dude, that was you're gonna bring up the one movie.
No. He did agree to do that movie. Yeah,
he did agree to do that one.
He agreed. He signed the dotted line to make that one happen. How you gonna look at that script and go, you know what? I think I want to do this.
Right?
It was not like it was one of his movies before, like Do the Right Thing and all those movies.
Coming to America.
It was full within his stride of, you know who Samuel L. Jackson is.
Yeah,
he said Snakes on a Plane sounds like it's right up my alley.
That role he had in Deep Blue Sea. I mean, really?
Here's the thing, though. With 1, 2, and 3, the only reason why I can't roll with you. The only reason why I can't roll with you on that one is because 4, 5, and 6, the acting was worse.
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, there was tremendous on-camera chemistry. You got to remember, we're talking 1977. Seriously, 1977. Hey, you know what? Some people I may get ostracized for this. The acting in Godfather wasn't all that great either. Same 1977 or whatever, 76. We got to remember the time frame. When you look at the on-camera chemistry of Harrison Ford,
it's an elongated story. It's a 9-part story.
But that's why when episodes 7, 8, and 9 came out, the way it was shot, the on-camera chemistry reminded you of episodes 4, 5, and 6. Episodes 1, 2, and 3
reminded who?
As far as the listen, on-camera chemistry is important. We all know that. The 3 of us, we've watched scores of days of movies in our lifetime, if not more than that. So we understand the importance of on-camera chemistry. It was dry. You can't tell me that it wasn't. So you mean to tell me you absolutely like episode 2?
Yes.
Hey, I need you to send
Now,
that
out
back.
of the nine,
I need you to
out of
send
the-
that back to me. And I'm gonna send you an invoice in Cash App. Give me my petty meter back. What? You calling me petty right now?
You gonna pay me for that? You know what? Never mind. It was a gift till you said something dumb. Give me that back. Now, out of the nine, 2 is my least favorite. But I still don't think it was horrible.
Okay.
Wait. Let me catch my wife up, baby. Let me. The thing that started this conversation.
She should already know who started this conversation.
So let me put it up there. So yes, what started this conversation is just I made a simple statement that the only thing that LeBron has successfully brought back was his hairline, because the movies that he's brought back.
God, the more you say that, it hurts.
Here's the thing. I can't argue that.
Because there was a point where his hairline was back here, and all of a sudden now he got the Miracle Grow, and it's all the way up front.
Listen, if you worth $500 million,
you can figure it out.
What took you so long? That's my question. What took you so long?
We can say the same thing for Katie, because apparently Ashy is the new sexy. So, I mean, if that's what we're going to be doing.
It's still not as bad as Carlos Boozer, though. Because Carlos Boozer, he was the Beijing king for a minute.
Wow.
His head was black and shiny because it was painted on. It was,
wow.
Like he went to the barber and was like, I want the matte black spray paint on my head right now.
They just got a cardboard.
Since I halfway agree, that's just halfway petty. But I halfway agree with you. So, I mean,
it ain't halfway petty at all. It's full blown. Oh my God. And hilarious. Here's the thing with Kevin. Kevin will shoot something so petty that you cannot argue with. Like, it's petty, but it's true.
Right?
Oh, hilarious. Yeah.
Sorry, I got us derailed. My bad. We were on Star Wars. We went way out of left field. So anyway.
All good.
Yeah.
All good. Too funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all agree to disagree on episode 2, 3, 1.
No, he said he won me back a little with saying that episode 2 was his least favorite.
Out of the 9, episode 2 is my least favorite.
You won me back with that one because I agree with that. It is. Now, episode 3, I love it for many, many different reasons. I mean, we see him turn. We see how the Emperor came to Emperor with his jacked up face. We saw Anakin lost both of his legs because he's an idiot. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, how he became Darth Vader. So, yeah, we see all that stuff. So that part was cool. You know, the kids got separated. Now we saw how. Of course, these shouldn't be spoilers for anybody. I'm just, if it's a spoiler for you,
where have you been?
I don't apologize. I wasn't going to say I apologize, but I don't apologize. No.
Let's catch you up to that, and we're walking.
There are some things that at this point, if it's a spoiler, that's just too bad.
Shame on you.
Like, you can spoil the heck out of The Color Purple for me, and I'll be like, oh, wow.
You know what? I can't raise a petty meter on that one because I've watched that movie.
Oh, my God.
I'll probably never watch it again.
You know what? If I could ever arrange it, I want to get us in an escape room.
No, if you get into an escape room, they're sending you a bill because you know why? I'm taking the door out. It's either going to be a door or a wall or something. You're getting the invoice. This is going to be your fault.
Could you imagine an escape room where they play your least favorite movie? The one you said you would never. Oh, that would be amazing.
Amazing?
Yes.
You're an evil individual.
Oh, dude, think about that. Because you got to think. You got to be able to strategize and figure out what's going on. And at the same time, you are watching and hearing like chalk being scraped down a chalkboard.
Or you could just do that with Taylor Swift music.
Today's the day, ladies and gentlemen.
You could do Taylor Swift's what was it? September? Because remember she did a remake of Earth, Wind & Fire's.
It was terrible.
Play that on a loop. Yeah,
what?
She did a remake of Do You Remember?
You don't know that, Darian? Oh yeah, nah, bro. It was disrespectful. That's what it was. It was disrespectful.
Who in her camp?
It had no seasoning.
No.
It didn't even. Not even a dash and a pinch. Kev?
Was it?
Come on now.
Was it the potato salad with the raisins in it?
No paprika on it.
Yeah.
No seasoned salt.
Yeah.
No garlic powder.
Yeah.
None of that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Now an escape room with Taylor Swift and Drake, yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
That would absolutely be a problem for me. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm busting doors down at that point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just came up with a good idea.
What was that?
That escape room. That escape room.
That could work.
That really could. That really, really could.
People will become smart overnight.
Exactly.
Exactly. They start figuring out things.
Man, they breaking records. They breaking records. No one's ever done this in 2 minutes. Oh my God.
We finished this escape room in 68 seconds. What?
Mm-hmm.
We took all the clues out. Yeah. Yeah,
yep.
That would be hilarious.
Escape room torture. That's what that
Taylor Swift did September.
Hey, you fill out a survey of what your least favorite things are from that cat from a list of a database that they have, and then making it. You know what, Darian?
I'm telling you, that would be escape room 2.0. If you can get out of this.
Hey, that would be a great date night because you will see sides of people that you need to see ahead of time before you commit.
Yes.
That is a
yes.
Like, hey, we went to the escape room. Right? Yeah, how's it been going? No, she gone. What happened? We escape room date, man. I got a video clip of it.
Yeah, we didn't make it. we didn't make it. We didn't make it.
Love was changing the minds of pretenders.
And I'm gonna stop so we don't get.
Oh, keep going. No, keep going.
No, because I don't want
in an escape room. No.
Darian took his glasses off, bro. That's how bad it was. Look.
Now,
what am I saying? What are you talking? Oh, I was not speaking in code there. No, I was not speaking in code. That was just an example. Other people. For other people. Why are you trying to get me in trouble? I was not speaking in code.
She tried to get you caught all the way up.
All the way.
For people that know me, I don't speak in code. I either say it or I don't. I ain't got time for that. So no.
Who convinced? Now I don't hate Taylor Swift.
No, neither do I.
I don't gravitate toward her music. I'm just talking about musically. I don't gravitate toward her music at all. Like that's not something that I would normally even just research. Right. That's just me. But that who
approved that? That's what.
I mean, did Earth, Wind & Fire need the money? Is that the problem? Was the publishing like, you know what? Let's get one song on country and pop, and maybe we can get a couple of checks. I mean, what was that, a charity situation? What made them decide to do that?
That's a good question.
Wow.
I don't have an answer for you.
Just wow. Just wow.
And the world may never know.
Good God.
And she did that song. She did it a minute ago. It's not like it's been recent.
A few years back. Yeah.
Well, I could have lived the rest of my life not knowing that.
Nope. You had to be brought in on that.
Oh yeah, I could have literally lived
me
the
and
rest
Tori
of my
know
life.
you had to know that too.
Yeah, just like Justin Timberlake doing Straight Outta Compton, bringing it back.
He still ain't got his black card back, so I wouldn't push it.
Justin Bieber doing No Vaseline.
The days when you really want to let somebody know, you know what? Yeah, you need to bounce that off some folks before you commit to
Right.
that. That's
There's
not
some music selections, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't the move. That's not the move, bro. That's not the move, Doc.
You know what? Well, speaking of bounce things off of other people, I'm probably gonna get some smoke for this. That's all right though. Did Anita Baker not practice for anybody? And I love Anita Baker, man. I do.
Yeah, it's heading that way. It's heading that way. It's heading that way.
I mean, I listened to. I mean, it wasn't as bad as what people made it out to be, but it wasn't great though. And
here's the thing, and I'm gonna come to Anita's defense on some level. You can't practice stadium singing unless you're in a stadium.
Right.
I'll let you finish.
I'm done.
You mean stadium or a sports facility?
Sports facility, stadium, arena.
Okay, so no, you can't. But I've sang the national anthem in a sports facility before, outdoor sports facility, and I practiced my butt off.
Okay.
Ashley has done the same thing in a sports baseball. You know, and they're huge. I mean, it's huge. I mean, you're talking, I don't know, 30, 40,000 people. So, yeah, you can't go to a stadium and practice, but you can practice a song, but you sing it a cappella. It doesn't change. It doesn't. Now, if you're doing music and all this stuff, yeah, that's going to be a little different. You have to wear your in-ear monitors and things. But as a person that's done it, you still just practice. You just sing it.
But
first of all,
thing.
it's not an easy song to sing. First of all,
personally, I just think she started too high and then realized, oh crap.
No, she was hitting her notes though.
She was hitting the notes, but I still think
she was hitting the notes.
Yeah, baby, that was Anita.
Yeah, that was Anita Baker.
So that was Anita.
That was the chopped. That was the chopped and screwed Michael McDonald. Because if you listen to Michael McDonald in the right pitch, he sounds like Anita Baker.
And growing.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
In the right
but again,
pitch.
I adore Anita Baker. I do.
Oh yeah.
Now, as Kia said, now it won't no Shaka Khan because first of all, Shaka Khan's was like 92 minutes long,
but even both of them were better than Fergie.
Oh, Fergie. Oh, you talk about bad when they put the cameras on the NBA players,
and they were trying not to laugh.
I lost it. Dude,
listen,
I lost it. Draymond Green's face.
Tarsha, you win. You win.
So you know that runs in the family.
Somebody
off the street. They just go, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me.
Off the streets of Philadelphia.
Me, ma'am.
Hey, ma'am, can you sing? Yeah, I can sing, baby. All right, come on in. We got a job for you. You know the national anthem? I think I do. Does it sound like Sweet Love? Yeah. Can I sing it like Sweet Love? Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. That's exactly. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Too funny. Now I have to admit, when it came to Fergie, listen, when the singer says, yeah, that wasn't my best. when the singer's like, yeah, I probably should have done that.
I didn't think anything could top Carl Lewis. I didn't think anybody could top his. Because he even in the middle of his, he went, uh-oh. Because he knew. In the middle of the national anthem, he literally said, uh-oh. Oh, dude, come on. I didn't think anybody can get worse than that. But then Fergie's, oh.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the people who have made those selections still have jobs in the sports industry, because
that's a good question.
There was some bad selections.
Yeah.
Very bad.
So
very. or they sit in an auto-tuned version audition tape. It's the only thing I could think of. But hey, the next game,
Kind of like Whitney
in
Houston
Kansas
did.
City in the big, kind of like what?
Whitney?
Houston.
What about her?
That the one that she did at the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
wasn't that recorded?
Oh, I don't
Well in
know.
advance? Yeah, I think that
Was
was
it?
recorded.
I thought it was
believe
live.
I thought it was
My
recorded.
understanding is that hers was live.
Okay. Let me look, because I might
I know,
have
right?
been petty for no reason then. I might have been petty for no reason then.
Hey, you better get off of Whitney, boy. What's wrong with
I always said yes, T-Pain should have done it. Listen.
you? Hey, we would have known he would have had auto-tune on. He would have been in tune.
Hey,
Lip synced, yes, but she was still singing. It was pre-recorded in the studio.
I did not know
Mhm.
that.
yeah.
She was singing it, but it was into a dead microphone.
So does that bring her down a couple then?
The crazy thing was that performance was like lauded over for years.
Right.
Well, and plus it was at an emotional time too. We were at war, and people were incredibly patriotic at that time because we had, Shield turned into Desert Storm,
hmm
and so it was a crazy time, and still my favorite rendition. Still,
It makes her smart. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Mm,
it's a way to avoid any mistakes,
Right.
it is a way to avoid mistakes, but
I mean, Michael Jackson did it his entire career, so
You got
I
it. You
gotta
got it
let
slightly.
There we go.
Yeah, you got to adjust
there
it.
we go. Yep.
He said all the way.
You know I'm bad. I'm bad.
Why would you put your hand in front of your face and still lip the words? What is that about?
I don't ask him, bro. I don't know.
That's something you don't want me to do.
Ask Michael.
Right.
He's probably out still. He's probably still on Neverland Ranch somewhere in some bunker. Him and Tupac still hanging out there.
Still hanging out, right?
Mhm.
Right. Probably
Yeah.
in Colombia somewhere on the beach. I ain't mad at you.
Mhm.
They got Elvis sitting over there in
I
the
was
recliner.
about to say Elvis.
Just chilling.
Elvis is behind him cooking fish. Yes, sir.
Right.
Too
I got
funny.
that Krispy Kreme burger for you, Tupac.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did
how I feel
anybody
about that.
catch Jamie Foxx's national anthem? What fight was that?
No, but I saw people posting about it. I didn't see it though.
Oh man, he
Oh,
was.
when he ended it with Hallelujah.
Yeah. Yes.
The song Hallelujah or the word Hallelujah?
The
as it
word
The word
sounds?
Hallelujah.
The word hallelujah. He was
And the
drunk.
home of the brave. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh my goodness.
And he
Wow.
said he was drunk.
Not drunk.
Mayweather Pacquiao fight. Yes.
Drunk.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He was
Mayweather
lit.
Pacquiao. That was years ago.
Huge. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a huge fight. Like
Years ago.
Yeah.
2015. Yeah, man. He
Yeah,
was
that was years ago.
drunk.
Well, I didn't see that fight. So that's
I'm
probably
like,
why.
why would you get that wasted prior to doing a 3-minute gig that you probably got paid 6 figures for?
And it's not even 3 minutes. It should only be like 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Bro,
15 seconds.
I guarantee he got 6 figures.
Unless you're Shaka Khan and you sing it in like 12 minutes. Have you heard her whole version?
And
How long it is?
listen,
I
that's when
needed haircuts in between it.
that's when you were definitely trying to stretch your 5 minutes of fame. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was bad. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Now they did pick a serviceman for the second game. Kansas City and the Bengals, and homeboy slayed it. He was amazing.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah, and guess what? He kept it simple. He hit the high notes,
Mhm.
and he did a great job. That's
Yeah,
what
they're
he
gonna
should
get.
do.
They're gonna stop doing these celebrities. They're gonna stop doing these
I mean,
artists.
just sing the national anthem. Just sing it. I mean, you can put your own little flair on it. That's fine. Just sing it. It's already hard enough to begin with. Just sing it. Just sing it.
You think they're gonna do the Negro National Anthem this year again?
Yeah, they said they were going to.
Oh, are they?
Mhm.
Who are they gonna get this time?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
People are
crack up
pissed,
this
though.
Kirk Franklin.
People are pissed again already.
Why?
That just screams segregation.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we
Segregation
So we have separate national anthems now. I'm like, oh.
now.
Wow.
Again, that's people who don't. They could care less about history.
Yeah.
They could care less about history that doesn't pertain to them.
So
I'm like, go read a book. Just go read a book. That's all I should do. Just go read
Please,
a book.
Google is your friend.
Go read a book. Go read a book.
So speaking of Super Bowl,
Oh,
my hot take is that the halftime show is going to be a disaster compared to last year for sure.
oh, compared to what?
Last year. You really think so?
Last year you had Dre. Last year's Super Bowl was
Last year's Super Bowl was great.
This year you have Rihanna. And when Rihanna hasn't really done much except she has her Savage Fenty line. She's killing it in that. She's with ASAP Rocky, I think, or ASAP Fuego or somebody. But has she put out an album recently?
No.
I don't
I mean,
think
she's
she
going to
has,
live off
no.
of Umbrella
Which she should. I mean,
and Pawn the Replay.
Well, she ain't got to live off none of that. She's a billionaire now off of Fenty,
Right.
Savage Fenty alone. So,
When I say a disaster, I'm not saying that it's just going to be bad. I'm just saying it's going to be. I would say it's going to be mid for me.
okay.
but okay, I need a reason as to why you think it's just going to be. I mean, we've had Paul McCartney. The dude is 168 years old, and he did songs from way back. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a Paul McCartney fan, but just because it's older stuff doesn't mean it can't be a great show.
I don't think it's the music. I don't think it's the music he's talking about.
You talking about her just in general?
I'm talking both. I think the music's going to be great, nostalgic in some respect, but I don't know her catalog is.
Is it
her
deep
catalog
enough?
is better than Beyonce, but I don't know that it's deep enough, right? She has I'd rock her songs more than I rock Beyonce songs.
I get that. I get that. I do get that.
But I don't know that it's deep enough.
So when we think about a halftime show, we're probably talking, if it's just her, we're talking what, 4 songs? Because you don't do all of the songs. You don't do like the whole song. So we're talking maybe 4 or 5 songs. You can't tell me she doesn't have 4 or 5 songs.
Nah, she's gonna shove about 8 songs in there.
Okay, so let's say 8 songs. She's got 8 songs.
She's got 8. She's got a deep enough roster of hit music.
And the other question is, she's probably not going to be by herself.
Listen,
that's one of the things that they've been doing here recently. Is they bring in people you don't realize are going to be bringing. We didn't know that Eminem. We didn't know that 50 Cent was going to be there, and I thought it was cool. None of the promos showed 50 Cent at all.
Listen,
so
they had The Weeknd.
Terrible.
The Weeknd.
Terrible. It was. I wish. I'm sorry, as I'm going to the bathroom.
This brother, and it was The Weeknd doing Michael Jackson, is what it should be called.
It was bad.
It was like
terrible.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So Rihanna, yeah, even if she just stood there and they had a gazillion dancers doing what they do for the Super Bowls, lights and dancers and all that stuff, it'll still be tolerable. It'll be decent. Will it be memorable? We'll see. But you know, Lady Gaga. They had
Well, what
they
you're
had
describing though is mid, which is what Kevin said. What you're describing is mid. I think it's probably gonna be better than mid. That's just me personally. I think it's gonna be better than mid.
okay. I would agree.
I think so.
I would agree because I would put Katy Perry as mid.
Now, what will probably, and now that you mentioned it, what might happen is you might have Jay-Z come out to do a song with her because I think they have a song together.
Right, and that's what I referenced to before, that she's probably not going to be by herself. She's probably going to have somebody coming in, because they do that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then we're probably going to see Drake.
Tori would love seeing Drake for the halftime show.
Where the nachos at? I'm gonna give him some more wings. Y'all need anything? I'm going.
he going in the kitchen and won't come out.
No, I'm going to the corner store.
Y'all need something? I'll be back.
Y'all want something?
Take the long way around.
Hey, I'll do it to myself. Yes, yes, I'll do it to myself. Yes.
Oh, that is hilarious. As soon as he walk out, oh, y'all need something? We out of something.
We need some napkins, right? Some paper towels.
We need some ice.
Baby white, something.
We need some bag clips for the chips that we need.
I got to get some gas before we head back out. So I'll be back. You know, I got to make sure I got a full tank.
You just filled up last night. I know, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Boy Scouts, always be ready. Always be prepared. Whatever it is.
Oh,
whatever the motto is, I forgot.
When I tell you, I'm going to cry if Drake comes out.
You better not text me. I just know one thing.
Bro, you get a call.
We both will. We both will.
You getting a call? What you talking about? I'm FaceTiming you. What?
The moment it happens.
I ain't picking up. I ain't doing it. I'm like,
yes, sir.
Oh, you will not believe this. No.
And I'm gonna let it go until you hang it up.
Just over there cracking up. Just cracking
Because
up.
it just keeps going.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. I'm just gonna sit it down. He gonna pick up. He gonna pick up for this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh heck yes.
Here's the thing. You know, it's going to happen. Now that you said it, it's going to happen. You already know this.
She did a whole tour with Drake, man. They had a couple. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if he don't come through. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad if he don't come through.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. The minute you said Jay-Z, I was like, to me, that would personally be a little cheesy if he did. We just haven't seen him do anything in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he even still musical at all? For him to come out for the Super Bowl, that he said he would never do, is what would make me feel like it's cheesy.
He has had albums in the last 3-4 years, because 444 and some other things, they were just bad albums. Which,
but they were also,
if you want a quick hot take, Jay-Z says he's the greatest rapper alive, but I don't know that the records actually show it, because
he's the greatest rapper retired.
Well, in the years that he was hot, other people had the top albums of those years.
Okay.
DMX had 2 platinum or diamond albums in 1 year. Ludacris topped him, had diamond album 1 year. So in the years that Jay-Z was hot, as far as like the Blueprint, Black Album, all those things,
right,
there was other people that were selling more.
Even more than Blueprint, because Blueprint was
if I remember correctly, in the year that it came out.
Did it go platinum?
Oh yeah.
So. Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
it go double platinum?
Let's see.
And while you're looking that up, just another quick hot take, just because I can. The Beatles were just a boy band.
Well, the original boy band, to be exact.
Yeah, he literally took an apple grenade and rolled it into a room and walked away. That's literally what he just did. Just walked, just ran it. Boom! Didn't even wait for a response. Just kept
He
going.
said, while we're looking that up.
Well, I mean, and they were. I mean, in that time, I mean, you've seen the clips and the videos of, crowds going nuts and crazy. Yeah, I mean, they were. Now, insanely popular, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As of 2012, he had sold 2.7 million copies.
So double platinum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sold almost 500,000 his first week.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
500,000 is gold. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what year? So what year did it come out? And who had the number one rap album that year?
oh wow. It took a minute to get 2,000 to get to 2 million. He came out in 2001.
Okay. God, Blueprint was 2001?
2001. And he released it on 9/11. He released it on 9/11.
I didn't realize it was that old.
Wow.
2001?
Blueprint? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, I didn't realize that was that long ago.
Yep. I'm still surprised he released it on September 11th. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, but you don't.
I mean, obviously he didn't know. Yeah, but
yeah, you're not gonna know. But
that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, for example, like in 1998, because Jay-Z's top selling album of all time, I think, is Volume 2, Hard Knock Life.
Okay.
In the year that came out, first week sales, his was 350,000. Ahead of that, you had Mystical with 386,000.
What?
You had Method Man with 411. You had Lauryn Hill with 422. You had Master P with 495.
Master P?
You had Snoop Dogg with 520. You had DMX with 670. And you had Beastie Boys with 681.
In 1 week?
In the first week sales.
In the first week sales of that year?
Oh, in their first week of sales of that particular album.
Yep.
So what about for the whole year? Who grossed the highest for the whole year?
That's a little hard to say because albums release all year.
Right.
So when you're comparing, they typically look at the first week sales to see how
That's true.
anticipated it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who did you say had 600 something thousand the first?
Beastie Boys?
You said Beastie Boys?
DMX and Beastie Boys.
They went gold in the first week.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, which means they shipped gold.
Yep.
Which is a whole nother category. They shipped gold.
Because at that time, you still had CD sales. So it was not like
at that time, yeah.
It was still CD sales.
Yeah, they still had to get scanned.
We weren't really into the MP3 stuff like that yet.
No.
Unless you had Napster.
That's a whole different story.
Listen, Napster was a friend.
Bro. Napster. On dial-up, it was brutal, though. But
LimeWire.
Oh, yeah.
No, I never touched LimeWire.
And Kazaa was the other one.
I never touched that one either. I stayed with Napster the whole time.
I never touched Napster. I did the other two. I think I got scared. I was still trying to be a good Christian boy at the time.
Stories with LimeWire and Kazaa Plus and Kazaa Lite and all that stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I promise you, everybody 40 and under, 35 and under is like, Huh?
What are they talking about?
What?
Yep.
What?
What is that? First of all, what's a CD?
Right?
Yeah. So again, just to reiterate my point about Mr. Carter's Jay-Z, in 1999, his album Volume 3, Life and Times of Sharon Carter, first week sales 462. DMX had 698 that year for and there was X. Dr. Dre had 516 and Nas had 470. So
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
again,
Impressive.
yep.
He's a marketing mastermind.
That's why he married Beyonce.
Because he's got everyone convinced he's
I heard that.
the
kid.
best rapper to ever rap. Yeah, right?
Yeah, you were.
Yes. It's unanimous.
Yeah, you were petty on that one.
It's unanimous.
Yeah, you were petty on that one. You slid that one in real quick. That's why he married Beyonce. Yeah, you slid that one in real quick.
Listen,
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah,
No.
most people would call him smart.
Great business.
I got something very random that I just need to get off my chest before we run out of time.
Get
Go
it
ahead.
off, brother. Get it off.
I don't trust anybody who does not like cheesecake.
That
Yeah.
is so
I yeah.
random.
You're
That is
there.
so
You're there.
random.
I said it was random.
The
I
prophet
don't
has
trust
spoken.
anyone.
Why cheesecake?
There are too many. There are over 500 variations of cheesecake. If you can't find one that you like, there's something wrong. I don't trust you.
I don't trust.
I don't trust you. Something wrong.
That's
Five-
just as
five-
petty as I heard someone say, I don't trust a brother without a mustache or facial hair. I've heard that.
I've heard that too.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
They just seem shady to me. Shady? So why don't you trust somebody that doesn't like cheesecake? Now, allergic reaction stuff, I get that. If you can't eat it,
Yes.
you can't eat it.
Can't
But
eat
if
it
you
is
don't
one thing.
like it,
Don't like it. Like there's no variation of cheesecake.
why?
Not chocolate,
Why does
not
this bother you
strawberry,
so much?
There's
not Oreo.
500. Do you know the number of combinations of other desserts that you
Yes.
can connect with cheesecake? And you don't like cheesecake at like I can't touch it. I just
You
can't
got
stand.
cheap
Yeah.
cheesecake, You got easy to make, hard to make. You got silver pea cheesecake. I get it.
I'm out.
Okay, but why? You still haven't told me why yet. You still haven't told me why. Why is this a
It's
problem
suspect,
for
sir.
you?
That is
Why is that-
suspect.
Why is it suspect? Tell me.
Listen to that. There are over 500 versions of a dessert, and you can't find one. You just
Not
want to be
one.
contrary for the rest of the planet, and I'm supposed to trust you? Oh, heck no.
Listen, so our church's anniversary is this Sunday, and
Right.
so we are taking our partners to Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
We getting them cheesecake too. So everybody
If
eats
somebody turns around and says, you know what, now I'm okay. Thank you. You already know.
And
Okay.
and it's not a dietary concern, right?
Right. No,
Yeah,
you
it's not
already know.
every-
Okay.
right.
There's a Judas in our midst.
A Judas. Oh,
There's a Judas in our midst.
you said Judas.
That's all you are. They don't even know they're being tested right now. You're being tested.
Wow.
So
Bro.
what cheesecake would you like?
Bro, we talking
I'm not really
cheesecake.
I'm not really into cheesecake. I'm not really gonna, they've got several different kind. Are you sure there's not one you'd like to at least try?
So you
Listen.
said right off the bat, they're sus. Just right off the bat.
Judas.
You said
Cheesecake Factory is the Bubba Gump of cheesecake. I mean, you
Judas.
got caramel apple,
you
you
mean to
got
tell me
chocolate.
you mean to tell me somebody was brought into your life, bro, God sent, and you knew that, and she said, I don't like cheesecake.
Oh, I can already tell you that that wasn't God.
No.
What? He said it, and she was a godsend, but I don't like cheesecake.
That's God right now. Oh God, please. Oh, I am begging you. Oh, please let it happen.
He knows what we can bear. Why would he send me someone that I'm already going to be looking sideways on?
You know why? Because he knows it's this.
Mm-mm.
Petty. God knows you're being petty.
Mm-mm.
Come on, man.
Mm-mm. Cheesecake.
Wow.
I don't like cheesecake. Okay, well, it was nice to meet you.
Now,
God
I
bless you.
probably would have agreed with you if they said tater tots. Come on now. Tater tots.
So you can swing with tater tots, but the wide world of cheesecake,
Yes.
that makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Who doesn't like tater tots? Well, other than Morris.
Steve. Oh yeah, it was Morris. Yeah,
It was Morris. Other than Morris. He's excluded. Other than Morris. We all save tater tots. Tater tots are versatile.
But you're actually making my point. You're actually making my point.
Not everybody likes cheesecake.
But not everybody likes not everybody dislikes tater tots. At this point, I'm just trying to win.
You're reaching right now. You realize that, right?
Especially with those potatoes.
You are reaching real hard with that one.
But potatoes aside, real talk. Think about it, man. Just slow down for just a second and think about it. If
Your
you got
relationship would hinge on if they like cheesecake or not. That's what you're telling me.
that would be a very hard hurdle to.
Hey, well, you better start jumping and start.
Listen, everybody has their right. Everybody has their right to like what they like, don't like what they don't like. But that doesn't mean that I've got to be like, okay, somehow this is going to turn into a covenant. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
You better hit up Carl Lewis and get some practice in because you may have to hit some of them hurdles, bro. I'm just
Come
saying.
on, man. Come on, man.
Cheesecake or not?
Are we talking cheesecake?
Cheesecake. If you tell me you do not like cheesecake, I am going to look at you like,
Wow.
Well, in Darian's defense, one of the questions that I asked my wife early on,
okay,
was which Star Trek captain was her favorite.
That's a real question, though.
That was a real question.
That's a real question. The answer has to be Picard.
Yes, that was the answer she gave.
It has to be.
And we are here now, 20
it
almost
was
27 years later.
An instant.
We're talking cheesecake, Picard,
bro.
It's a whole different level.
No.
Everybody got their deal breakers. Everybody has
no, man.
Hey, episode 2, yes or no? I need to know right now.
Wow.
I really liked it. Get out. I'll drop you off at home, but get out. You gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Now I did hear somebody do a deal breaker question: Star Wars or Star Trek?
That's not fair, though.
Yeah.
That's just too wide and too broad because I enjoy some things of both. Like Next Generation, I really like. I like the new redone Star Trek, the one that J.J. Abrams did. He did a really good job with them. Mm-hmm. Some of the ones, the older ones, they're the motion pictures that Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock. I mean, they're pretty good. They're decent. And
even
Star
the
Wars
stuff that's on Paramount right now.
Yeah, I need to watch second season of Picard. There was a third one's getting ready to drop if it haven't dropped already. So, Discovery.
What's the other one that just came out?
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds.
That one was good.
Yeah.
Now
I like Discovery. I like Discovery. It's gotten better after the second season, I think it was.
Yeah, that stretch though, when they went 900 or 900 years in the it's such a stretch. But I mean, I get it. I mean, I know what they're trying to do socially. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's just Picard I like, but New World, I really, really like that one. Yeah. That one was really, really good. Yeah. So
I am obviously not watching enough TV.
A new one coming up. Mandalorian 3 starts in March. We're a month away. I'm pretty excited for that one. Yeah. Really excited for that one. Yeah. Oh, Darren, Gangs of London. That is not for the meek.
No, that is probably the most violent series I've ever seen.
I'm watching TV and I'm like, oh, Oh, oh,
Yes.
oh! What is that?
Yes. Yes.
It is not for the meek or the weak.
When I told you about it, I had seen the first episode, which those fight scenes were amazing.
That's the only one
Yeah,
I've seen so far.
those are. Oh, really? Yeah, you may not want to go any further.
When he went to go find Homeboy and he had to fight the big, huge.
Bro, the way that ended, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
And you're right. So, bones had to have really been broken.
Like, there's no way in the world they could have done that, and the stunt people did not get broken.
Ligaments had to be straight. Something happened.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way.
Listen, let me tell you something. That's light compared to what happens through the rest of the series. I'm just letting you. I'm just.
Ooh, now we're really gonna watch it then.
Okay.
They have figured out. I don't know how they're shooting the way they're shooting these scenes.
I don't either.
Are
Because it looks
just
incredibly lifelike.
right. Like, and there's no cut. There's no.
Right.
So you're like, how are we doing this? Yeah.
That minute and 40 seconds from when he walked into the bar and then finally chased him down. I don't
Like
even know how
Straight cut.
long that would take for them
How?
to do those things. And their timing was amazing. And the camera work,
That's what I'm saying, man.
I mean, literally, it was brilliant camera work.
Yeah.
And you're right. Daredevil didn't even come close. I thought Daredevil was some of the finest TV fight scenes ever made.
I don't know. Again, I got to dig into how they shot this and how they even came up with doing this the way they did it.
It's on YouTube. There's a breakdown on
Is
YouTube.
there? Okay, I'll have to check that out
Haven't
because
looked at
I'm
it.
telling you, the rest of them, there's a gunfight that just don't eat before you watch it.
That stuff doesn't really bother me though.
I'm just telling you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'll take your warning.
It is the goriest. It is the goriest gun scene I've ever seen.
I mean, that first.
And I'm doing my best not to describe stuff because I'm just telling you, I don't know how they shot these.
Right.
When you're looking at the actor,
that's my point.
and then
You
half his head is gone.
I mean, okay, and I'm like, is this dude still alive?
You're right. How are y'all doing this? Did like people?
Did people really die in this movie?
I mean,
this
did
TV show,
folks
that's what it
sign up?
looks like.
Give my family $1 million. Okay,
Right.
what we need to do?
Can this dude ever eat solid foods ever again? That's what I
Ever
want to know.
again?
He had to lose at least 30 of his 32 teeth.
Listen, you ain't seen you. Ooh, I'm telling you, Gangs of London. I'm almost at the end of it. I'm on the last episode, but up to this point, I have just been like, oh, got me clutching pearls, like, oh my, dude, I'm all the way a man, but I'm telling you, it had me clutching, like, oh, God.
Ain't nobody clutching the word.
Clutching. Where's the God? Oh! Yeah,
Hey,
it's
All
rough.
right, well, listen, we are out of time, fellas.
we sure are.
We will probably have to pick up because I know y'all still had some petty stuff. So we'll probably have to pick up next week.
I think we can do hot takes every week for a month,
When are
man.
we never petty?
I still got some other ones in
We're
my list.
always
Here.
petty. We know this for a fact. Now, some of us have different levels.
Yeah.
Kevin. But
Oh, listen, we're gonna have some fun. Pro Bowl is this weekend coming up.
you mean the flag football Pro Bowl?
It's on and popping.
And I'll leave this as a teaser for next week. That way you make sure you come back. If James Brown was a rapper, I'm going to tell you who that rapper would be. All right, that's it for this episode of Chop It Up. We will see you next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.
Oh man.